6th through 8th grades are often a tough transition for adolescents, as students are going through hormonal changes and academics become more challenging. During this time, students tend to possess negative feelings about school and experience a decline in motivation to learn. Many studies have been conducted to prove that parental involvement is directly related to academic success. Parental involvement can be defined using 6 different measures. Typical parenting by setting rules at home and supporting learning in each grade level. Communicating by attending conferences at school and school functions. Volunteering at school functions. Home learning by setting goals and assisting with homework. Decision making by giving their voice to school policies and procedures. And collaborating with the community through sports and religious organizations. Low socioeconomic schools like Lakeside, which had 71.8% of students classified as economically disadvantaged in 2014, tend to have even lower rates of parental involvement. Parents from lower socioeconomic backgrounds face more challenges when it comes to becoming involved in their children's schooling. They may work longer hours with less flexible work schedules and lack transportation. Economically disadvantaged families tend to have less higher educational backgrounds and therefore do not always hold education in as high esteem as families with higher economic backgrounds. Not only are differences prevalent among economic status, but race and ethnicity play a factor in parental involvement statistics as well. Research proves parental involvement in African American and Latino children has greater effects. Lakeside Middle School had a population of 35.8% African American students and 19.6% Hispanic students in the 2014 school year. Unfortunately, Lakeside Middle School has not had a parent-teacher organization or association in over 3 years. Back-to-school night attendance consistently decreases from 6th to 8th grade, with 6th grade attendance typically less than half the student body. Lakeside Middle School is definitely in need of an increase in parental involvement to improve academic achievement among students, and that is why I chose this as my capstone project. By utilizing Epstein's 6 types of parental involvement, which is parenting, communicating, volunteering, learning at home, decision-making, and collaborating with the community, my goal is to increase parental involvement at Lakeside Middle School by the spring of 2017. After spending several PTO meetings sitting at a table with only 2 other people, it was determined that something had to be done at Lakeside. So I surveyed several parents and interviewed a few parents as well to see what they felt about parental involvement at our school. Almost all parents agreed that they felt that they were not as welcome at Lakeside as they should be. They felt that they wanted to be involved, but they weren't sure how they could go about doing so. So it was time to make some changes. To attain high parental involvement and improve academic achievement at Lakeside, workshops will be held to assist parents in goal setting with their children and helping them to use technology to monitor progress and obtain homework help. A PTO will be established and will meet at varying times and days to accommodate parent schedules. Social media will also be utilized to inform parents of events and ways they can get involved in the school and/or community. Parents will also be invited to events held at the school on a recurring basis, as well as to visit during the typical school day. One of my first steps to this process was to recreate the PTO at Lakeside, which had disbanded a few years ago. In order to do this, I followed Epstein's model, and I gave parents a purpose for coming to the meeting, but I also gave them other opportunities to be involved in the meeting without having to sit there physically in school. I had the PTO meeting streamed live on Facebook, and I passed out flyers and did a call home to all parents, an automated call home, so that they knew about Facebook Live as well. For this meeting, we had 17 parents attend, which is the highest number of parents in attendance since before 2012. We also had 790 views on Facebook Live, as well as 44 comments and 30 likes. According to Facebook, we had 1,267 people involved in our most recent PTO meeting. If this keeps up, it looks like this project is really going to work. We'll see.
Hey everyone, we are live here at the first PTO meeting at Lakeside Middle School.
stay with us and see what we come up with tonight. All right, everyone. Never know what's going to happen here at Lakeside Middle School. Full of surprises. You want to just testing to see if you're with us. All right. So on the agenda, we have, first of all, our past success here with the PTO. So I'm just going to tell you a couple things that the PTO has done here at Lakeside. And Ms. Heim, if you would like to switch that around so it's easier for you.
I was going to say.
You can switch it. It'll take my voice.
Oh, don't look at my finger.
Flip it.
Okay.
That's probably easier. There you go.
Okay.
All right. So here's some things that we've done here with the PTO. One thing that's major that we do is we always do a big fundraiser every fall. And we actually have done that already this fall. And we raise money for the end of the year big trips or events. So, for example, the 7th grade used to go on a cruise. Did anyone have any kids that did that? We used to go on a cruise in Philadelphia, on the Spirit of Philadelphia. So we would raise about $1,200 to